Let's make a quick hearty meal that uses up veggies in the fridge. I had a soft pepper, half an onion, some carrots, and a zucchini. I chopped everything up, minced some garlic, and added a little bit of oil and some pink Himalayan sea salt. Threw that on a pan and baked it at 425 for about 15 minutes. And then I moved on to the cabbage. That cabbage was getting soft, man, let me tell you. And so I chopped it up, just like bite-sized pieces or so. Got rid of that soggy, slippery piece. And then I threw it into a pan with some butter, or you could use ghee. Sauteing that cabbage down real well. It'll start to lighten up and get more translucent in color, and it gave it a cover. I moved on to an onion, cut about a quarter piece of that off, and definitely remove the rubber band. That would take a lot of chewing to break that bad boy down. I then did a rough chop to the onion, and I added it to the cabbage. I'm going to let that cook down for about, 10 minutes or so, giving a little pink Himalayan sea salt, some black pepper, mixing everything well together, and then I added another minced clove of garlic. I had a cut on my thumb, and let me tell you, that burns. Once the cabbage is soft, I added it to a bowl, and with the same pan, I started cooking down some ground beef. While that was there, I then gave the veggies a good toss and put them back in the oven for about 15 more minutes. Garam masala is one of my favorite seasonings. I added that to the meat and mixed that up really, really well. And then I added a little bit more pink Himalayan sea salt and turned the heat on low, and added some black pepper to the veggies and let them cool down slightly. Giving the meat a good mix, making sure that all of the ingredients are incorporating really well, and getting all that extra garlic off because, garlic is a commodity. Add the cabbage to the beef, sauteing everything together. I added a little more garam masala. I really like the flavors. It's slightly Indian. I had some rice from the rice cooker, and then I add a little bit of cinnamon to the cabbage and meat mixture. Those flavors combined with the garam masala is fantastic. I covered it and turned off the heat. I then went back to a new pan, added a little more butter and 2 eggs, and fried them up to a nice, soft, cooked, eggy texture. Threw the rice into that pan, mixing and incorporating the egg together, adding a little bit of some cocoa aminos, but you can use soy sauce, whenever you choose, some more pink Himalayan sea salt, and my favorite, toasted sesame oil. A little goes a long way, so you could add about a teaspoon or so, give it a taste, and add more if you like. I then plated everything up, veggies on the rice, meat and cabbage to the side. Enjoy!